Greetings to you all. Welcome to Class 7, Term 1, Unit 2nd, Poem The Listeners. Book Back Exercise Part 2. Dear children, already we have discussed all the book back exercise earlier in the first episode. Now we are going to do mind map, consolidation, and we'll read the poem again. Fine children? Okay, first let us do the consolidation part. Traveler. Horse eating grasses. Traveler knocking the door. Birds flew, but no sound. A group of listeners. He peeped inside and was shocked to see a group of ghosts, only listeners, listening to human sound. Now we'll do the mind map. The Listeners, written by Walter de la Mare. Traveler knocking the door. Horse eating grass. Birds flew. He knocked the door again, but no heads found. He peeped inside and was shocked. Ghosts of only the listeners. Still to human voice. Okay, children, you can write in different manner also. Now let us read the poem once. Is there anybody there? Said the traveler, knocking on the moonlit door. And his horse, in the silence, champed the grasses of the forest's ferny floor, and a bird flew up out of the turret above the traveler's head, and he smote upon the door again a second time. Is there anybody there? He said, but no one descended to the traveler. No head from the leaf-fringed sill leaned over and looked into his grey eyes. There he stood perplexed and still, but only a host of phantom listeners that dwelt in the lone house then stood listening in the quiet of the moonlight to that voice from the world of men, stood thronging the faint moonbeams of the dark stair that goes down to the empty hall, hearkening in an air stirred and shaken by the lonely traveler's call. Okay, now I'll try to sing. If possible, you can also sing. Okay, it's a memoriter. Is there anybody there? Said the traveler, knocking on the moonlit door. And the sauce in the silent chimed the grasses of the forest ferny floor. And a bird flew up out of the turret above the traveler's head. And he smote upon the door again a second time. Is there anybody there? Is there anybody there? He said, and no one listened to the traveler. No head from the leaf-fringed sill leaned over and looked into his grey eyes, where he stood perplexed and still, but only a host of phantom listeners that dwelt in the lone house then stood listening in the quiet of the moonlight to the voice from the world of men, stood thronging the faint moonbeams of the dark stair that goes down to the empty hall, hearkening in an air stirred and shaken by the lonely traveler's call, by the lonely traveler's call. Fine children, you can listen to the poem explanation with a lot of images. You will understand better. Thank you.